Good evening, kindred and kind. Welcome back to Near Dark Society's Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago by Night Chronicle. Previously on Chicago by Night, Erwin shook up his water bottle.
Like, what the fuck is that?
And then drank it, and then immediately vomited blood.
Oh, good.
I'm not gonna drink it now. I don't want to vomit blood.
This is the worst intro.
I literally have it turned all the way down. I don't.
iPhones, am I right, people? Just never reliable.
Oh my, that is not true.
I'm glad it was you and not me.
I'm glad it was Justin and not me.
Oh, it was Justin?
Yeah.
Our Chicago coterie happened to investigate Graceland Cemetery, only to discover a rather mysterious pickup truck unloading a body bag filled with an unknown content. Thankfully, due to Memphis's impulsive actions, Erwin lost his car.
Oh, I forgot about that. Now I'm upset again.
How did I?
After he lost his car, it resulted in the death of the unknown men. Unfortunately, none of them were kept alive to be investigated.
But I
or
got their
interrogated.
wallet. Okay, where's the wallet? I have it.
You have the
I
wallet.
have it. Okay, good.
You did take their wallet.
And their hands.
Yeah, in their hands. Well,
And their
I guess
hands.
Kaido has those now.
The trail led them
The hands are in Kaido's hands.
to a long-lost mausoleum. A mausoleum inside lied a single sarcophagus. Broken open and released a tiny kindred boy leapt out after its years of torpor and fed upon the unknowing victim. Fleeing in fear, our coterie members escaped. Memphis, however, not fully grasping the concept of what they were there for, decided to flee and run entirely until he found a gas station, where he met his good friend Rodrigo. Oh, yeah. And by good friend, I mean newly acquainted, who now he owes a boon to.
But not just any boon.
Not just any boon. A major boon. However, the contents of the body bag were recovered. Abraham. Weak, frail, in a emaciated, poor state. When he was brought back, still believed it was 2008. Some time has gone by. The confirmation of the imposter Abraham is starting to build. His last request was to be taken to Mount Davis. A rather interesting request, seeing as now the Anarchs are at war with the Camarilla. Kaido is going to attempt to pull some strings. And now, with the help of the Knights of the Moon, Felix is now on the menu. So, let's find out what happens on episode 5 tonight. On Chicago by Night. why don't we go around the table and introduce our kindred?
Real quick, I had to revisit what you said before we start the intro about Felix being on the menu. Are you suggesting something that we do? Do we do a forbidden suck?
Dibs.
The dark suck?
Yeah.
Dibs.
No, you do not need to
Chad's like, the fuck is that?
diablerie.
Well, I know what it is. Jesus Christ Almighty!
I'll be performing the dark
It may
suck.
be my 5th game on Chicago by
What's
Night,
wrong with the dark
but I
suck?
am not. I am not.
I think we all know what the dark suck means.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
I've dark sucked a little in my day.
Now that we're all, mature kindred here, why don't we go ahead and go around the table and introduce our vampires for tonight. Starting over here.
Dr. Erwin Ruth, Clan Tremere.
Marilyn Alcott, Clan Malkavian.
Alexander Kaminsky, Clan La Sombra.
Memphis Piper, Clan Tor, maybe. Tor or maybe. Still undetermined yet.
Maybe door.
The maybe door.
The maybe door.
Now,
Oh my God.
when we last left off, you were all still in the vehicle. Does anyone have a location or a destination that they would like to go to?
I think we're just waiting on Kaido, right?
So you guys are just going to go ahead and kind of park up and just wait until you guys hear
Unless
back.
anyone else has anywhere
Do
they
you
want.
think I should call my car in as stolen?
I think that might look a little bit weird that you did it after the fact that it got blown up.
Well,
I mean,
I might get questioned about where my whereabouts and why was there my car exploded.
You were on a mission with, probably you could say you were helping out the Dark Knight. That guy.
I'm almost positive that will not hold up.
I'm almost positive that's gonna bring up more questions.
Yes.
Actually,
it absolutely will bring up more questions. Yeah.
unless the Dark Knight is in cahoots with the police, they have like a good
I
relationship
thought
or something.
I thought it was the Chicago Black Knight.
He is a Chicago Black
Oh,
Knight.
the Chicago Black.
I don't know. I've just only met him a few times. Though we're very close friends.
Yeah, you.
He did tell me too in our short
You
time.
do seem like an expert on him.
Yeah.
You're like,
Do you know about him having insurance, possibly?
Insurance?
Yes.
I would probably take it up with the city. Just guessing.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
He kind of like damaged your car with his body, so I don't think insurance is gonna help you.
it's
there.
like an act of God insurance claim. Right?
Exactly, an act of God.
Like when your car gets hit with hail, but it's a body.
A godly body.
There's no insurance for that.
God, have you seen his body? What does he look
Pretty
like?
sure.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just guessing. But, his strength and prowess, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a god.
Who's driving right now?
It's Lionel.
Oh, but yeah, I'd honestly leave that up to Kaido. See what Kaido thinks. He's definitely gonna be tired of us by the end of the night.
No, I'm sure.
I'm already getting there, and I've only been here for like 3 hours. It's a lot to take in the last couple of hours.
Yeah.
I hope you can understand.
Wow, you seem like you're in a lot of pain right now.
I mean, I was doing okay, just kind of doing my own thing, and
Yeah.
now all of a
You
sudden
look-
I got little children trying to eat me, possibly.
You mean the one back there?
Yeah,
The little
one-
boy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen weirder.
Hey, if you
Speaking-
need protection from kids.
You're gonna ask the Chicago Black Knight?
No, me.
You beat up kids?
Yeah, I beat up a kid. I take a kid.
It's good to know.
That is not the most knightly thing you could have said, but
He's not a knight. His friend's a knight.
I understand. It feels odd that a knight would associate with a ruffian as yourself.
No, I'm not saying I'm going out and beating up kids. But if
what
he
I
needs
asked.
defense against a kid, I mean,
You should be able to defend yourself against a child.
that's what I'm saying, but he can't. And a knight should protect those who are less than him.
He punched through, whatever you did, the wall thing.
Oh, we're not speaking of a mortal child.
No,
No.
A rather
Kindred.
old looking
Oh,
little kindred boy.
and he's punching through walls.
That's a very different story. Yeah.
Yeah, my mind wall thing. I made a wall. All he should have been there was cool. I never done
Did
before.
you?
Yeah, I made a wall with strands, but he just punched right through it.
Impressive.
You made a wall with strands?
I think,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you. It's pretty fucking cool.
don't happen to know who Nikolai is, would you? Pretty sure it's.
I will be quite frank with you. I've spent most of my years in the old country. I've rarely been to the United States of America.
Where at in the old country?
Mostly Eastern Europe, France, UK.
I went to Japan once.
Ah, the East.
Yeah. Or west, depending where you're standing.
My point being is that children kindred are an entirely different matter. You see, they're quite unstable, dangerous, honestly. Especially once they get older.
Yeah, I didn't think that was allowed.
It's forbidden within the Camarilla.
Yeah.
Oh!
Some cities would eliminate the child.
Memphis, what are you doing? Have you tried turning
what
the
are you
child?
writing down? Also, what is that racket?
Well,
Pretty sure, Chicago, we got a lot of potholes.
I write down things that I learn that I'm not supposed to do, just in case it was part of my
Memphis,
plan.
you should have learned that in class. Did you not learn that in class?
No, he skipped over that.
Definitely
Oh.
overheard him getting yelled at by Kaido that he didn't go to class. So
Oh, Critios is a bad teacher then. They should probably get somebody else in there. Oh, you don't care. I know I'm telling you that. You don't care about this.
Chicago politics are not really my concern. But if this child kindred is a problem for you, then I would give you one quick piece of advice. Kindred that are embraced as children never truly lose their childlike mentality. I'm not sure why the embrace affects them differently. Maybe it's perhaps their brain wasn't fully developed. But they tend to get a rather skewed perception of reality. Now, Lionel, what are we doing here?
You notice that Lionel has parked the car in what appears to be a old rundown, not old and rundown, but an abandoned Best Buy, because since there's not a thing anymore. Rip Best Buy. So you're just sitting in the parking lot. Lionel kind of turns back and looks towards everyone. I figure that we wait until we hear what's going on.
Well, this is kind of boring. And you guys are in town. Maybe we should take you somewhere. You want to go somewhere? Maybe do something. Sometimes when I'm bored, I like to get in that big fountain downtown Chicago. I just kind of like splash around in it. We could go do that.
As delightful as that fountain splashing sounds, I'm very concerned with
it's starting to
With
rain.
feelings.
Do you hear the rain?
Yes, it's pouring down rather heavy.
How
It sounds
odd.
like there may be it's almost like a small animal is above us just doing some nonsense that they shouldn't be doing.
My dad told me it was angels bowling.
You mean thunder?
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Kevin told you that?
No, not Kevin. Kevin's not my dad. Who told you Kevin's my dad?
He
Anyway,
doesn't like to talk about it. He hasn't accepted it yet.
My dad.
He's still in denial.
Kevin is not my dad.
You have to accept it one day, Memphis. You have to build a good
No,
relationship with
it's
your dad.
it's not a thing. It's not.
Marilyn, your phone's going off.
Hello.
what was that?
Hello?
She just looked at the phone. Hello?
I just pulled a fucking Irwin.
You didn't even press the button. At least you pressed the button.
Hello? Hello?
It's Kaido. Hey, Marilyn, listen. I pulled some strings. I got in touch with Mal Davis.
Alright.
She wants you all to meet her at an insurance company. It's east side of Chicago. I'll send you the address.
Insurance company?
It's closed down. She said go to the back door. No weapons. She says if she sees anything funny, she's out.
Alright, so we should probably leave Memphis in the car.
I would leave Memphis
In another state.
In every situation,
Yeah, we just drop them off in Iowa. All right.
Are you guys talking about me?
Oh, it sounds
All right,
like
thank you. I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, it sounds like you said something about an insurance company.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna give the address to the driver.
All right.
So it's an abandoned insurance company.
Oh.
She must be staying there.
I'm sorry, Erwin. I thought maybe that you could take it up with the city there.
Also, no weapons when we go in. That includes your little bone arm.
No weapons going in,
Are you what?
but weapons can come out after we're established.
What?
No, it's like I imagine it's like Elysium. Like you shouldn't be having weapons in there.
My whole body's a weapon.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're probably gonna have you stay outside.
Hold on a second.
Wait, that might work.
Let's back this up.
Okay.
Bone arm?
It's a bone sword in his arm. Bone arm sword.
What?
I don't know. Did you name that thing yet?
Not yet, but soon. Probably by the end of this trip.
Yeah, he has like a little bone that comes out of his arm. There's a sword, a little bone sword.
I would do it, but makes me hungry.
Yeah, you're also really close to us.
Very true. All right, so you guys go in. I guard the perimeter.
By guard the perimeter, what does that mean?
I wait on the roof in case something goes down, and then I come in.
Through the roof?
Maybe.
I'm okay with it. I don't see a problem. I think the element's surprise, right?
Or I can make a phone call.
To who?
The Dark Knight.
No, he's done enough damage to that.
I thought his name was the Black Knight.
That's what I said.
You called him the Dark Knight.
He goes by many names.
Pretty sure the Dark Knight is copyrighted.
Hector kind of goes like, I think that's Batman.
No, he's a Black Knight, bit by a radioactive knight.
Why don't you
There's
ask
a difference.
Dante, but he'd know.
Notice that Dante kind of looks over and goes, yeah, he's talking about Batman.
No, we're talking about the Black.
Is your friend
Chicago
trying
Black
to be
Knight.
Batman?
He's not trying to be Batman.
He is Batman?
No, he's not Batman. He's cooler than Batman.
No, I did hear, Dante, correct me if I'm wrong, that Gotham is based off of Chicago. In architecture.
Yeah, exactly. It's based off of it.
I guess it really depends on what you're looking at. I would say architecturally, yeah, it is based off Chicago, but it's supposed to be more like New Jersey, which is really weird.
That's stupid.
So if Batman is based off of a place like Chicago, that means Batman's based off of me, the Dark Knight, the Black Knight, Chicago's Black Knight.
You said me first.
I meant me as in the city.
Give me a deception check. You go ahead and give me manipulation subterfuge.
Are we driving also?
Yeah. Lionel's already pulled the vehicle and has started making his way towards the address.
Is this where we catch you up?
Maybe.
Ooh, this might make a big noise. I suppose.
7. Messy critical. No, just a
Guys,
regular
go ahead
critical.
and give me a intelligence and insight. Or a wits and insight, whichever one is higher for you.
Okay, so
Or lower, your choice.
4, and then
wow.
best.
I only got 2.
Oh,
Bullshit.
What'd you get?
could it be worse?
Absolutely nothing.
All blanks. Could be
All
worse.
blanks?
Could be
Okay.
worse.
Yeah, I guess.
So, you guys don't think too much of it, just Memphis being weird.
You know, I'll give it to you. It's been a long day. Night.
So the plan is
Roof.
roof. Whoever's up there.
You know, I've been thinking though, with things getting real serious, maybe we should start doing things where you tell us a plan, but it's not the real plan in case we get in there, right? And the person that we're fighting has like mind control or something and gets into our minds like, oh, I know your plan now, but really, that's not the real plan.
Every time I tell you a plan, it's a fake plan.
Well, there we go. All right, roof it is. Sound good?
Yeah, I guess
Just play it by ear.
that sounds okay.
Pretend like though, now that I told you that kind of messes things up. Unless the roof plan was the real plan.
I feel like you wouldn't do that anyway. I feel like you would just do something else that was not anything that you said.
I don't understand why you're worried. Don't worry. If there are children, I will protect you.
You know what? Okay, cool. Protect me from the children.
I mean, you're the coterie leader, Alec. Is this all sanctioned?
Much as I can. You know, I don't think anything crazy is going to happen, but I guess after the last couple of hours,
Give it more time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, I'm
Is anyone
saying.
here afraid of horses?
I almost got kicked by one when I was a little girl, but I'm not really afraid of them.
I don't trust them.
Why? They're just horses.
Yeah.
Why?
Crazy powerful.
Yeah, so Tristan kind of just has this blanked out stare in his faces. No worries.
I don't like that.
Are we going to be fighting horses now?
About horses, Tristan.
Horses are a deal breaker.
Be careful around horses. I don't know why.
This is why I hate getting in any sort of meetings with my cavens or anything. One of us says something real cryptic and won't fucking expand on it, and then everyone's worried and paranoid the rest of the night. I'm paranoid now.
I don't know anything else. I'm just getting the vibe that we should be careful of horses.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's the general wording. I think should always be careful around.
Yeah, constantly. Give them a wide berth.
I mean, they're not dangerous per se.
Oh, but they kick you in the chest, you're done.
Yeah, you will die.
My uncle died like
Again.
that.
Our uncle.
Just
Got kicked in the chest by a
don't
horse.
startle them. That's all you got to do. Don't startle them. Don't go up and hit it.
Alright, so horses. Again, though, we're in Chicago. I don't think. Oh, it's not gonna be an actual. It's not gonna be a real horse, guys. It's not gonna be a real horse.
Like a Trojan
This
horse?
is a metaphor.
Like a Pegasus?
This is a metaphor.
Are you talking
Oh
about
god,
like a...
now it's even more. Now I'm even more paranoid because it's not gonna be a real horse. It could be something different.
Listen up here. We all need to just calm down.
I can't calm down.
Not with
There's
horses
gonna be a
out.
horse taking us down.
Marilyn,
A
you-
metaphorical horse is gonna take us out tonight.
Marilyn, you are now a squire.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You're a prospect, a knight,
Yep.
future knight of the moon.
Okay.
You need to keep your wits about you.
I'm trying. Okay. Yep. I can do that. Yes, sir.
You're a knight too?
I'm a squire. I was a knight, but apparently that
Two?
was
What do you mean
not.
two?
That was
What
not
do you
up to
mean two?
par. And I got demoted, if you will.
You were never a knight.
Not everyone, no.
A knight in spirit, perhaps.
Correct. If she was not, then I would not have offered you the squireship. If it makes you feel any better, Marilyn, you're one of the most talented and, well, intriguing prospects I've ever seen.
Thank you. It was nice knowing you. I'm sorry I had to end this way.
Wait, you're gonna kill her?
No.
No,
She's gonna kill you?
Metaphorical horse is gonna take us out.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Right.
God damn it, Tristan.
Just Tristan's kind of just like sitting there zoning out, just staring off into nothing, and you notice that Godfrey goes, "All right,
Oh my god.
Marilyn, it is very, very clear that you have had years of neglect from either your sire or training.
Neglect? What makes that clear?
We Malkavians are gifted with a very, very powerful ability of foresight. However, the foresight is not always reliable. It can be quite hard to decipher the message. And because of that, oftentimes we latch on to the wrong thing. One year, I completely avoided any store or house that had a can of green beans in it.
That seems reasonable.
No, it's not reasonable. I realized it wasn't reasonable because I thought every can of green beans was going to explode.
Okay.
It only takes one.
No.
It really does. Only one
Do
bad
not
green bean.
let paranoia control you.
That's not what Diedrich said.
And Diedrich has not had the proper training either.
Oh jeez.
Now listen, you come from a very powerful and strong bloodline. It is now my duty to ensure that you are trained properly. You can have a grasp on your powers. It was that paranoia, Marilyn, that caused Felix to fall. Remember that.
This is like a bloodline paranoia that he's taught. I'm assuming he's taught. Why is everyone
To
doing this?
manipulate the weave puts a great strain on your mind. If you do not create an ironclad resistance, it will break you. I've known many prospects to never leave squireship. If I didn't believe in you, it never would have came.
So you probably got a pretty good idea when you walked into my place and you saw like 5 million smoke detectors everywhere.
Yes, it's very.
Trampolines.
The
Yeah.
one trampoline should suffice,
There's
but
a couple
four
other in the
is.
closet. Yeah.
You have trampolines.
Yeah, for when there's a fire, because there could be another one.
It is plausible,
Yeah.
Marilyn, plausible.
Okay.
Lionel turns back and goes, "We should be there in about 5 minutes." Look, that Abraham has been just slowly looking at everybody, kind of hasn't said too much, but has kept a relatively quiet and calm demeanor amongst the entire event. You can see that throughout the drive, his flesh is starting to unwrinkle. You can see it starting to kind of pop and move back into place as his vitae is starting to flow through his body once again.
So is he awake? Is he conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious.
So, Erwin, I take you never actually like officially met Abraham then, or how's this working?
No.
If this is the real Abraham.
I vaguely remember your name. You're supposed to be, in the Quad Cities, right?
How would you know that?
I believe you were Carl, right? The Regent?
Yeah, I was put under his tenure at first.
How long have you been there?
Not long, and I've since then.
When did you get in the Quad Cities?
Maybe just a couple years ago.
You don't know the year?
No. I mean, it was 2018.
Then something's wrong. I must have been awake earlier and I just can't remember.
Maybe he connected to you.
Or maybe Carl tried reaching out to me.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Do you know Carl?
He's very powerful. In fact, I'm actually surprised he hasn't made his way back to Chicago. What was the last thing you remember about him?
I think he says something. If he ever sees me again, he'll kill me.
Wait, what Carl are we talking about?
The Regent.
In Quad Cities.
Oh, I thought, okay, wrong Carl.
What do you think, the Von Kaiser?
You faintly remember him speaking about it. If it has been a long time since he's been brought up in game, but he was the mummified corpse with the long fingernails that was in a wheelchair and didn't move but could hurt you just with his mind.
Fun.
That's him.
Oh, not like that.
Nope.
So, eventually the vehicle pulls into this old insurance. Actually, it's not old. I keep saying old like it's decrepit. It's decrepit. You pull into the parking lot of this insurance company. It is a fully running insurance business. It's just right now it appears to be closed. You do notice that there is a light that's blinking kind of off and on from a maybe bad wiring over by one of the dumpsters where you can see a blue side metal door to the back of the insurance building.
Godfrey looks towards you. All right, well, we'll wait out here in the vehicle. I'll let you go and deal with your, whatever you have to deal with.
Should we leave Abraham in the van and make sure everything's clear in there, and then have her come out and meet him?
Abraham looks and goes, If Mal Davis is in there, she's gonna have brought people. And I need to go in with you.
Oh, alright. Alright, well, we'll all get out. Memphis, you go last. That way no one sees where you go.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's go.
You know, as he gets up slowly and makes his way out of the car, you notice that Tristan goes, I don't think there's horses in there.
I don't think there's horses either, but I don't think it's an actual horse, Tristan.
Okay.
If it is an actual horse, I'm gonna be very surprised.
Or a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
What if this whole thing is a ruse?
See, that's what I'm already wondering that, and I'm trying to work on my paranoia because I got yelled at for it.
As you guys get out of the vehicle, Abraham follows. You notice that the knights and the two squires sit back and wait. What do you want to do?
Before we walk up, I want to look at everyone. I've been listening to everything that was happening in the van about what's happening before. Clearly, I was not told anything. So please, if we get out of this, if everything goes fine, can we please sit down and you explain to me what is happening? Because he was talking about a bone sword coming out of his arm.
Yeah,
You had that, like, I saw it you, like the,
I'm gonna do a little bit that.
like it ripped up the whole front seat of his now exploded car.
Yeah.
A lot has happened, and I'm trying to follow.
Yeah, you need to be able to process everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so once we get out of this, can we please just have a sit down? Anything that's happening, please let me know. Because I want to help. I don't have a choice in the matter.
That's be like a whole half night of explaining, but we can do that.
It doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be today, but that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
All you need to know is that Kevin Jackson is Memphis' dad.
No, he's not. He's not my
Let's
dad.
go.
Alec, he's not. He's really not.
I guess I'll just ask him the next time I see him.
No, don't ask him either.
We're going in. Except for Memphis.
Yep.
We don't want to know what he's doing.
Is there a rooftop nearby?
There
that
is. It's a
rooftop?
well, no, there's not a nearby rooftop. This is
okay.
an actual insurance building. Yeah, the back of it is wooded. You notice that on the right side there is a gas station that is currently open. There is people getting gas, going inside, and you can also see to the left of it appears to be like houses, actual living homes. So you are definitely around kind. You could very easily be spotted if you do something that would break the masquerade.
I'm walking in like a normal person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the roof.
How are you going to do that?
Sneaky.
That does not tell me what you're doing. What would you like? How would you like to get up? Climb?
Well, is there things climbable near me?
You could try to scale the wall. You could try to climb up on a fence and jump onto the roof. You could jump on top of a car. What would you like to do?
Let's try. Wait, is the fence outside of public eye for the most part?
Semi.
I'll take a semi.
They'd have to be kind of looking.
I'm gonna do that. Sneaky though,
Okay.
in the shadow.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to give me, if you're going to try to be stealthy about it, but also climbing, could you go ahead and give me a... We'll do a... No skill. Or no attributes. Just give me athletics and stealth.
Wait, sir. I don't like this roll.
I know you don't. You're doing something very specific.
It's like a cold shot.
Yeah, you're kind of like doing a cold shot. You want to do something athletic, but you also want to do it with making no noise.
Dexteriously.
What?
Can I talk to the fence to add charisma?
No.
Dang it. 2.
Okay. It takes you time to do it, but you manage to quietly get onto the fence. And as you're on the fence and you look towards the roof, you look right in front of you and you just see a security camera.
Forget.
And then you jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still on the roof.
You
Right,
are
you're
on
on
the
the
roof,
fence.
yeah. You're on the fence. You
it's
were on
on
the
the
fence, you turned towards the roof to get ready to jump, and right at the underneath the awning of the roof, there was a camera pointing down towards the back of the building.
Got you.
And you just went, forget it. And then jumped.
Yeah.
That was mixed messages. Forget it. And then does it anyway. Very mixed messages.
It's alright, it's on brand for Memphis. It doesn't work on electronics. As you jump up and you jump over the camera onto the roof. Let me make a roll.
Should I roll for
And then
dominate?
Can I get a
We got your
can I get a wits and awareness from you guys?
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
literally
no.
everything for me. But I'm sorry.
That's nothing.
Hey, I got some 3.
3?
So I got 2 things. This is the first one I actually got it. So
How many?
I got 4 and then this.
What was the difficulty?
There is no difficulty, just the
Okay,
other.
then you got 4.
Okay,
Okay, 4 and bestial.
4 in a bestial?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's I just want to make this first trying to knock down that. So
Yep. As you enter into the back of the building, you walk through the door, Abraham leaning on your shoulder. You notice he kind of stops as both Alec and Marilyn go in. He kind of looks towards you and goes, "Thank you, Erwin.
No problem.
This means a lot."
I definitely want to find out what happened to you.
And as you walk in, you make your way into the back of this insurance office. It appears to be the back area looks to be, it's like a fire exit. You use it as a fire exit for a cubicle area where there's just tons of those makeshift, really cheap cubicles put up with desks. And as you're walking through it, you can see that there appears to be a shadowy figure standing in the darkness in the room ahead. And as you're crossing, both you and Erwin hear this up on the roof. You guys kind of stop for a moment, and you immediately know who it is.
Who is it?
Something wrong?
it wasn't very quiet.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm just gonna like point out.
Raining cats and dogs out here, you know?
Oh, it's raining?
Yeah.
That sucks. Where are we taking him?
You can see up ahead, there's a room, you can see shadowy figures standing in there.
Ooh.
Well,
Well, I think this might be your area of expertise, so I'm just gonna hang back here, and if you need help, just make like a pigeon noise.
okay. Should I go alone, check it out? You guys can hold on to.
Well, it seems like some Tremere shit.
Sure.
I don't know. It's up to you, Alec. I'm staying behind though. I don't like getting involved in the Tremere shit.
That's fine. Can you guys watch Abraham for a moment?
Yeah.
That's Tremere shit.
As long as Abraham is okay with that.
Keep an eye out for horses. Any way, shape, form, horse, anything. Doesn't have to be an animal. Anything horse.
I'll let you know. So I'll approach the door.
Just you alone?
Yeah.
They say there's no door, it's just a doorway.
Okay.
And you can see people standing inside. They can see you. Looks like they're looking towards you as you guys are standing there.
Think you guys were expecting someone?
You hear a female voice speak up in the darkness and go, "Where's Abraham?
He is here.
Show him."
I'll step aside so they can see him.
You know, as that a small light turns on in the room, you can see standing there. You recognize her from earlier tonight at court. You can see Mal Davies. There appears to be 3 other individuals that are with her. You can see that they are armed.
I thought we weren't supposed to bring weapons.
Exactly, you, not us. You don't realize there's a fucking war going on? And a bunch of Camarillas asked to meet me saying they got Abraham?
I could see that.
Sounding
being
suspicious, yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't mean you any harm. But we found Abraham and
You notice Abraham kind of pushes his way past you and makes his way in. He's like, "It's me, Mal. I don't know where else to go. What happened to you?" "It's hard, I can't remember. I remember getting jumped. I just remember ghouls feeding on me. A lot of them. For years, maybe more. I don't know.
need somewhere safe to stay. They're gonna know they lost me. Whoever's pretending to be me is gonna run, or they're gonna do something.
So that she looks almost unfazed, but her head slowly nods in understanding before she makes her way over and grabs Mal Davis by his head and pulls him in, or grabs Abraham by his head and pulls him in. You're going to be fine. You notice that she looks over towards the other three and she goes like, go get the car. You watch as they look towards you and they pass and they walk out.
I have many questions and a really bad predicament I'm in.
Who are you asking that? Mal Davis or
Mal Davis and Abraham.
Okay.
There's a doppelganger of some kind of Abraham at the Chantry. I don't know how I'm supposed to. Not sure how I'm supposed to wade through this with them knowing that he is not captive anymore.
Abraham goes, well, they're gonna know I'm not captive. Best thing I suggest to you is you take him out before he takes you out.
That's much easier said than done, Abraham.
You never killed anyone before?
No one that strong.
You don't even know who it is.
True. But if you, I mean, I've only heard how strong you are, and if you, I don't know, I guess it kind of depends on how they took you out. I kind of figured it was this one that took you out.
I wish I could tell you. You can hold off and let me regain my memories. I can be some help.
How will you contact me?
Looks, how'd you get a hold of Mal? She goes, one of Kevin's sheriffs. He's really well connected with most of the kindred in the city.
Hey, Erwin, can I talk to you for a second? Can you come back over here for a second?
Just a moment. And then I move over to Maryland. Yes.
I get real bad vibes off this whole situation.
Yeah, me too.
Real weird vibes. I think Memphis was right about the Trojan horse thing.
Wait, so you think we shouldn't let them take?
No, I don't. You know what? Will they like murder my face if I walk in there?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm coming back in with you then.
Okay. This is. Wait, approach back up. This is Marilyn Alcott, a member of my coterie.
Yeah, I'm part of this whole Abraham situation. What's going on? You guys just taking him somewhere? Not gonna let Erwin know where he's going?
I suppose there's no harm in telling you where he's going. If you brought him here to us, would it make sense if you were trying to betray him? But there is still a war going on, and you are Camarilla.
Alright, just throwing it out there. We have nothing to do with that. I don't think that's even Alistair.
You have a reputation in this city.
Oh, is it a good one?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
What is it?
Trouble follows you, and you make trouble.
that sounds that's fair.
No, that's not fair. We solve problems, okay?
We
And
do.
We're trying to make sure this whole Abraham thing stays under control.
Yeah, I saw exactly how your former coterie leader solves problems.
That's not him. That's not Alistair. Alistair would never wear cufflinks.
Okay.
You don't know him like we do, okay? He'd rather step out into the sun, the bright fucking light of the sun, than ever wear cufflinks, okay?
Taking him to a jazz club. We're to keep him there until we can figure out who this other imposter is. And deal with them. If I had to guess, whoever it is going to be looking for him, not really concerned about you.
So I will then keep on doing what I've been asked to do, and I'll not raise any suspicion.
It'd be a wise plan. Memphis, what are you doing up on the roof?
Is there a door
On the roof?
on the roof?
No.
There's not a door.
It is a roof.
There's a roof.
Yeah.
Then I'll be
Sometimes
watching.
there's building access from the roof.
It is like you can tell that this building is an old home that they've renovated into an insurance house.
So it's a slanted roof.
Yes, it is a slanted roof.
Then I will watch from the shadows on the roof.
Okay. Make another roll.
Jesus Christ.
Please don't fail this one.
Down, like like in the watching position,
Right.
like a knight.
Wow.
A knight? Like that's how knights sit?
Yeah,
Congratulations.
knights.
Like a gargoyle?
No, a knight.
I tried pushing him in the direction. He didn't want to go there.
Okay. As you sit perched like
Yeah.
some winged statue creature.
A knight.
Exactly.
Yep.
You notice that one of the cars that leaves the gas station pulls out onto the street. You notice it goes to pass the insurance company, and you notice that the person looks out their window and just like you see them kind of slam on their brakes and like stop and look up. Like
I'm gonna freeze.
you watch as they stop for a moment and then they continue driving, and you see them pull up their phone.
Oh no.
They do that?
Yeah.
See them do that?
See them stop, grab their phone, and
Are they driving fast?
they're just driving away.
Don't kill a kind right now. Oh god.
The knight must do what he must.
Oh no.
As he's on the phone with the police.
But no, I will not. I will not.
Well, I think he said forget from that far away.
Yeah, is he within earshot?
No, he's not within earshot.
Dang it. Well then,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out my phone. I'm gonna text, hurry. Those two.
To them?
Yes.
Okay, both of you.
I
Your phones start
know.
going off. You just get a message from Emphasis. It's hurry.
I'm just said hurry. That's it. Just hurry. Oh god, you think the horse thing's outside? We gotta go. Let's just wrap this up. It was nice meeting you.
So she puts her hand out, shakes yours.
I want to do premonition on her.
Okay.
Sneaky.
See if this is another doppelganger. Why don't we? Fucking Tremere.
The doppelganger. We doppelgank her.
Yeah, I'm gonna doppelgang her ass.
Alec.
What? Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. I do need 5 more black dice.
That went.
That's my death Baraka. Thank you. Six.
6. Okay. As you grab it, you use premonition. You sort of feel that pulse, almost like this pushback. Almost feels like you're falling backwards. And you do. And you fall backwards into the darkness. And you continue to fall, plummet, until the light from the hole you fell in becomes so small, it's nothing but a tiny dot, and then void. And then it's like the camera starts pulling back, and that void turns into an eye. You see the outside white, you see the iris. As it pulls back further, you start to see the skin. The dark brown skin. It zooms out even more and you can see Mal Davis's hair. You pull out even further. You see her lips. It begins to slowly pull out even further. Now you can see her full face. Except something's wrong. It's almost frozen. It's stuck. Not blinking. You watch as flies begin to crawl out of her mouth. And as it zooms out even further, you realize that her throat is severed on a pike. It zooms out even further, and you start to get a whole image of everything that's around you. And you see multiple. You see Genghis's head. You can see Abraham's head. You can see many kindred of Chicago's head on stakes. You can see inside this room, it's Elysium. And eventually you watch as it pulls out and you see Urgoyle grabbing onto Alistair. You watch as Urgoyle brings its fist back. You watch as huge plumes of dust and smoke pull up as Alistair holds back the blows until you watch as with a quick snap, you see Alistair latch up on top of Erwin's head. You see him grab the stone head. You watch as Erwin's head crumbles. As he lands down onto the ground, you see Memphis running up to him like, Alistair, stop! You don't know what you're doing! And you watch as he turns it with a single swat of his arm. Decapitate Memphis. You watch as Memphis's body turns to ash. You can see Kevin broken and battered over what appears to be this constructed bone, this flesh-crafted throne sitting at the back of Elysium. And all you see around you is carnage and death, including your own head on a pike. And you snap back. Would you let go of my hand, please?
Sorry. You got a firm grip there.
Okay, well, sounds like you were all in a hurry.
Yeah, we should get out of here.
Alright, well,
Did she tell you where they're taking him?
yeah.
Taking him to a jazz club.
Yeah, right.
You guys stay safe. We should go.
You turn and leave. Alright, three of you turn, make your way out the same door you came. You hear the back door open, and you see them come out without Abraham.
I see them
Yes.
I'm going up to the van.
without Abraham.
Yes, and they're going up to the van.
I'm gonna do like a secret whistle.
Is there anyone else leaving?
You don't see anyone else leaving yet.
I can't whistle. Thanks.
I look, I see them, and I approach.
As,
I jump down.
As the black
Wait, no, hold on. Before I jump down, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna go out of sight. And then I'm gonna. This look alright?
Looks like a very thick hat.
Perfect. I'm gonna jump back down.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, hey guys.
what's wrong with your voice?
Nothing, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. A little air quality not so great up there.
I was practicing singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to talk.
What happened? Where's Abraham?
I signed up for way more than I bargained for in that one.
Now you and I are both on the same page, so
Oh no, we're not.
Abraham's going with Mel Davis to a jazz club.
But I need to talk to Mel Davis. Which jazz club?
They didn't say.
You didn't ask?
for now you're gonna stay with us.
Right.
Memphis, you might want to stick around and listen to what I have to say.
Probably somewhere in the Anarch territory.
Which is where?
No, Memphis, we need to stay together for now.
Right, we're going to stick together.
We are.
Right. But later.
No, there is no
Let's
later.
just get in the van.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Don't forget the horse thing.
The horse.
As all of you get into the vehicle, and you begin to, you notice that pile in. Godfrey, everything go all right?
I think so.
That seemed to go all right.
Very well. Good. Then, I do have a tiny favor to ask. It's getting rather late. We need a place to rest for the day.
My place is big enough.
Splendid. Perhaps we should head there and retire.
Right. Should we drop anyone off? Is this gonna be a big sleepover?
You could drop me off at my place.
I thought you said you needed to talk about something.
Yeah, well, I figure we can on the way to wherever we're going.
Okay. Then yeah, you could just drop me off at my place. That should be fine.
Memphis.
Oh, I can,
Where are you going, Memphis?
I'm just, after this, I'll probably just Uber home.
He's gonna try to go find that club.
Okay, well, you can, it's probably close to my place. You can Uber from my place, right?
Yeah.
You guys watch as Mal Davis's men pull up in their vehicle, and you see Mal Davis and Abraham both get out and get into the vehicle and pull out and drive away.
What kind of vehicle was it?
It was a white Ford Focus.
White Ford Focus. And that VIN number was?
It wasn't the VIN number, but the license plate was X-Ray J John L Lincoln 9724.
He still had my coat, right?
Yeah.
I was keeping my both. He has both my bloodstones
In them?
in my pocket.
So you don't know where he's at.
Nice.
Yeah, but he took both.
Well, they are the Tremere, though, so hopefully they don't. But yeah. I tried doing some sneaky stuff and trying to, like, see if that was really Mal Davis, with special sight.
I don't blame you.
So I don't know, Godfrey, and you can chime in if you want, but I don't know how literal this could be. I'm assuming very literal, but I saw her head on a pike,
My dear.
along with Abraham. Alistair was there, fake Alistair, that we're pretty sure is fake Alistair. He crushed Urgoyle's head in like a bag of gravel, and he decapitated you, Memphis.
What?
Yeah. My head also was not on my body, so
Where was I at?
I didn't notice you anywhere. But it seemed like it was Elysium, and there was a weird bone thrown as well.
I assume that you used your
I call it my special sight. Yes, I use it.
yes.
I can do that.
Your premonition.
Yeah.
It is a powerful ability. And true, it can sometimes give literal viewings of the future. But other times it also gives a possible one. I've had many premonitions of my demise. And it has come and gone and never arrived. View it with a grain of salt.
It's kind of hard to when I saw everyone, including myself, decapitated, but yeah, I can try.
Do not ignore it, but how would you say, keep your head on a swivel.
It needs to be dealt with.
I like to keep my head in general.
He needs to be dealt with.
Nega Alistair?
Mega Alistair.
From the sounds of it, you can't deal with it. Clearly nobody can.
Not by ourselves, no.
You weren't by yourselves. From what she said, everybody's heads were on pikes. Memphis.
It's because they attacked it like vampires. Maybe we might need some help. From some others.
From non-vampires? Don't talk about the Fae. Let's not do the Fae thing.
I wasn't talking about the Fae, but
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. So we'll talk about that later.
if I can get some goblin blood.
No.
I'm sorry. No. I have people I met that have specialties that might be able to be used.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm worried about it because it's you. Who would you meet?
A lot of people.
Alec, he's going to step in. I'm not good at doing like the collarbone breaking. He might need one of those.
I definitely can't break his collarbone.
Well, you never know unless you try.
You want to try to break his collarbone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna block it.
No, if you want me to do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna block it. You have to earn the right to my collarbone.
You give me a strength and brawl.
Can I add my 1 dot of potence? How does that work?
Whoa, he has potence?
What power do you have in potence?
I didn't write it down. It was the body one that makes you stronger, whatever that one is. I don't remember. I don't have a book in front of me.
Oh, okay. Did you write the name of it down?
No, I didn't. That was one thing I forgot, and I just realized.
Yeah, just figure out which one you have. Because I don't believe you get prowess until prowess is a 2-dot ability.
Sorry, I gotta find it. I'm so sorry.
It's the somber, right? Is it the somber thing you're talking about?
Potence?
No, it's
oh,
just
so
potence.
it's in here.
Oh.
But I can block it though, right?
Yeah, you will have a chance to block it. So you go ahead and give me your dexterity and athletics.
Can I use melee instead of athletics?
Oh my god.
For my training with Alistair?
Are you using a weapon?
Can I use my brawl?
You want to return a blow?
No, I want to block.
So then dex and athletics.
The lethal body one.
Oh, so
That's what it was called.
Okay, so that it does let you rend and break bone of mortals. Vampire flesh, though, you would need Fist of Cain, which is a 5-dot ability.
Oh.
But so it won't add anything to it. But you can just roll your strength in your roll.
Okay. Because I don't have much in. Just 2.
Okay. You go to grab onto his collarbone, and as you go to try to squeeze and break it, you watch as Mep just snaps it off you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is why I didn't fight back at the.
This is the pebble in my hand. You can have the pebble if you can get it out of my hand.
You know, Alex, maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. We shouldn't be having him try to do Alistair stuff. What's some scary Lasombre stuff you can do to him? I want you to experiment.
I don't really have much that I can do. You guys are doing shit that I can't even compare to.
Oh.
I literally can't do anything close to what you. I saw him pull a gun away from somebody. I can't do that. I can make shadows get bigger. That's all I
Can't
can
you
do.
make like shadow tendrils or something? I heard you guys do that.
I can't. My
Oh.
sire could do that. I can't do that.
Well, think of it this way. We didn't have our abilities just given to us by random circumstance.
So what was the circumstance with the bone arm? I'm genuinely curious about that. How do you have a bone sword?
I think it was something with a demon.
Excuse me.
What?
He's
What?
involved with...
A D-man.
No, don't...
Damn
You can't lie to my grandsire. He's involved with demons.
I'm kind of a Bali.
Who all knows about this?
More people than they should, probably. You
Merrick.
shouldn't know. Yeah. It's not my fault. I can't do anything about it. It's not my fault.
Oh no, I'm a friendly Bali.
That is a sentence that does not exist.
What? Did you just say? What did you just
First
say?
of all,
Is it
you
Bob?
speak of words that have not been spoken in such a long time, and above that, you speak of it as though it has no weight or bearing.
Explain to me.
Right?
Not you. Godfrey. You explain. What is
The
he talking
Bali
about?
are kindred that have dabbled with infernalism, demonology.
I know
That exists?
Yes, they
Specifically-
are.
And you just said he was a friendly one?
Yeah, he made a deal with the demon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how that went down.
What was his name? Archer or something like that?
The past couple years have been a little ridiculously crazy for us for no reason.
Why did I
It was
get
insane.
thrown into this?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Because we'll get you your own devil power.
I don't want devil powers.
We probably shouldn't be doing that.
Okay.
You shouldn't have devil powers.
But what
But you do, yes.
the goal is we're gonna get you and unlock your secret power.
It's your devil arm.
Like your devil trigger?
Your devil. Why? We should be naming it right now.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm just going to
And I joined
say
in. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
It rubs off on you. You'll be just as bad as us one day. You too can disappoint your sire. Just like we do.
If they're not dead already, that is.
She's not dead.
I'm sorry, Erwin. I keep forgetting.
Oh, she will be. All of our sires are dead.
No, Dietrich is not dead.
Yet.
Oh, there was a
Liar.
time when we thought he was
Take
dead.
that back.
Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
enough of this.
That's Alistair energy.
I don't have that.
Memphis has a chub.
go ahead and spend a blood point.
Marilyn, it is
Yes.
because of the very type of demonology and infernalism that pushed Felix to a dark part of unlife. It is partly my fault to blame. I will not do anything against you, but I will warn you this, child. If I see you act out of line, I will not hesitate to crack your skull open.
He's had worse.
The thought that I would step out of line is ridiculous.
The first code of chivalry. I was a little bit too hasty. A little stuck in my ways. Do any of you know what it is?
What was?
The first code of chivalry.
Oh.
Always open a door for a lady.
No children.
No women, no children.
No.
No mercy.
It's
Walk on
rather,
the side of the road.
rather outdated. To fear God and His church. I lived by that for a very long time. You see, I was a Templar. And the thought of you consorting with demons so freely sets my skin on fire. But I recognize that not everyone is a lamb of God.
Some of us are our own lambs.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Godfrey. Like, I because I am one, you know, being a
A
vampire.
lamb of God?
No,
Oh.
like, I have to believe it, but like, demons? Seriously?
Oh yes, they exist.
Oh, you didn't know demons existed?
I've never met a fucking demon, Memphis.
Most kindred don't. We're just lucky.
Lucky is
feel
not
like-
the word I would use there, Marilyn.
I was about to agree with him. I was gonna say this almost exactly the same thing.
I thought it was kind of a cool experience.
They bring nothing but misfortune. Hopefully you all never made a deal with one.
Oh no, never.
Wait, we all did.
Memphis.
I didn't.
Memphis already got yelled at once
Oh,
tonight.
sorry.
Again.
Except for
What?
Alec didn't. He wasn't around. Can't yell at him, yell at us.
Alec, I totally forgot about that.
Crack our skulls open. Not Alex.
Don't crack my skull open. I'm a good demon. Friend of a demon.
Dante kind of looks over towards Godfrey. They didn't know, Godfrey. Calm down, Grandpa.
Do not call me Grandpa, just simply because I was embraced as an elderly man. That has had nothing to do with the fact that I...
You don't look a day over 40. You're fine.
Maybe 1440.
Memphis.
Was that out loud?
All right. Enough of this tomfoolery. Let us return to your haven.
Right, we gotta drop these two off first.
Actually, if you're gonna stop dropping people off,
No. While I am in Chicago, I will watch you like a hawk.
Oh.
Wherever you
Oh
go,
my
I
God.
will be there.
Oh.
You breathe, I will mimic you.
Godfrey. Thank you.
You brought this on yourself.
Thank you.
wait. All the time?
Every waking moment.
This isn't gonna be good.
It will be fun, trust me. I think you can learn a lot from me. You already seem to, not be using your head logically. It's well past the hour of midnight, yet you still wear spectacles to protect your eyes from the sun. It's strange.
It's fashion.
Fashion.
I used to be a toreador.
Used to be.
I mean this in the most squirely respectable way possible, but is he gonna be taken away from my attention time?
Yeah, that's not fair to her.
That's not. We just met. I'm very starved for attention, so I'm gonna need every ounce of attention out of you that I can get, especially if I'm gonna be a
I
squire.
assure you, Marilyn, I am able to give you your training
Okay.
while keeping an eye on this one. Trust me,
I'm a professional.
it's very
fine.
hard to get away from me.
I'm sorry, Memphis.
You watch as these red strands start to leave his fingertips. Could you please give me a
Death.
willpower roll?
Oh.
You don't have any willpower, do you?
We went over this. You made me use my last willpower.
Yeah. Good.
No.
Good.
We're like 5 episodes in.
You watch as those strands whip out, and you watch as it creates like this leash. You watch as the strands disappear.
Godfrey, I don't know what you just did, but be careful with that. You might catch a demon.
Oh, trust me, it's just a little insurance.
What'd you
Where are
do?
the threads?
Gone.
So it didn't work.
It did not, unfortunately.
Yeah. Too powerful.
You
A
notice
big
that
head.
lineup stops. This is your address, Doc, right?
Yes. Well, good night, everyone, or good morning.
Say hi to Sam.
Well, thank you.
Hey, Erwin, what was the name of the guy? Nikolai, right?
Yes.
The coffee.
Is it the coffee?
Duchesky.
No, that wasn't his last
Just-
name.
Deschutes.
I'm pretty sure it was Duchesky.
It was.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
If anything happens, you have my number now. Please let me know.
Oh, I need to get your number too. I couldn't text you to hurry.
I'll add you to the group chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, do that. Choose your little profile picture.
Make sure
And
I
you
do
send
that.
that. And then everyone gets their own signature emoji.
Mine's a squirrel.
Yeah, this is a squirrel. Kind of brings up bad memories now, but I'm sorry. Yeah, we never did have that funeral. Should probably do that.
I'm gonna go inside.
Erwin gets out and heads inside. Van then pulls off and heads to Alex's apartment. As we get to Alex's apartment, vehicle pulls up. You're able to hop out.
Again, same with you two. Just let me know if anything happens. I'll be there.
How, like, on a bike?
I'll,
An Uber?
Probably by
I'm
shadows.
just
I
trying
have-
to figure out what kind of time frame we're working with.
I have someone that watches me all the time because of what I am. So,
What does that mean?
Damien,
Oh, Damien's cool though.
he is cool.
Yeah,
I
you
agree,
should go to
but
one of the
he's
shows sometime.
maybe one day.
I go to all of them. You can come with me.
Okay.
But
yeah,
yes,
I'll contact him if I need anything.
we'll let you know if anything happens.
Thank you. And I'm gonna get out and head up.
You head up. You turn in for the night. After that, you notice that Godfrey looks towards Lionel.
All right, take us back to my Alcott oddities.
The vehicle begins to drive towards Alcott Oddities. And eventually you pull up and make your way to Alcott's.
So since your leash thing failed, am I good to go then?
I suppose you are.
All right. Well, I will see you later.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I'll see you later.
All right.
Alright. Say hi to the Dark Knight for me, the Black Knight. The
Chicago's Black Knight.
Chicago Black Knight. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Bye. And I'll call an Uber and head back to my apartment.
And as he goes to call an Uber and walk away, you watch as he gets on his phone and you see him and he gets pulled back and yanked as you watch as the red strain becomes visible and you see him and you and hit the concrete.
Oh, looks like it didn't fail. Weird.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting to be like a tracking device or something.
All right. How do I get this off of me?
You listen.
And you watch as he pulls you and starts dragging you back over towards the car.
I'm gonna summon my my blade.
You gonna summon it? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we're in the street right now in front of my business, guys.
All right, I'll summon it as a dagger.
Godfrey.
I'll just do a small little one. I'm gonna cut.
Godfrey, I know you're old, but there's a masquerade to be held here.
Masquerades are for chumps.
Oh, God.
I succeed, and I'm gonna cut the cord.
I'm like watching around the whole time, see if anyone's coming by.
Thankfully, it's late enough to where there doesn't appear to
I'm
be
gonna keep watching.
any traffic. You summon the bone sword.
Ah, there's that infernal magic.
Get off of me!
You'll need something a lot stronger to cut this.
You watch as he brings up his other hand, and you see him begin to summon more strands. And you watch as all 5 of them whip around his fingers like dangling webs before you see him. You see him begin to summon what appears to be some sort of large, red, almost dagger-like object. It appears to be like a spear of some sort. And you watch as he points it towards you and goes,
I would recommend that you listen to me now.
All right. I'll drop the dagger. Hey, we're all cool here, you know. Maybe we got off on the wrong track. I'm not dangerous. I'm the friendly Memphis Piper. CDs, the merch, that's all me.
You're doing good, man. Whatever you do, don't let him know. And as Demon Memphis is speaking in your head, like a phone line, like speaking through a tin can, you hear another Memphis voice reverberating off the string.
There he is.
And you see Godfrey fire off more strands. They stick into your chest. As soon as it happens, you notice that you hear that voice go, oh no, we're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Could you please go ahead and give me another willpower roll? Oh, that's right.
Majesty.
You want to use Majesty?
Yeah.
To do what?
To make him, Godfrey, let me go.
Okay, you can try.
All right, we're back in it.
Oh, this is a shit show.
Baby. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Yeah. Godfrey, listen to me! I am not one to be truffled with!
Perfect.
Let me go! Both of me's.
Nailed it.
Truffle.
You got 9.
Can I use a willpower?
You don't have willpower. Touche. You watch.
Correct, sir.
You watch as Godfrey grabs the strands. You notice as he begins to lasso you, and you watch as the strands begin to, almost like Spider-Man. You watch as your arms get bound to your side, and before you know it, from your neck down to your feet are these red strands. Before he, you see him shoot the webs up into the ceiling, and you watch, or up into the roof of Alcott's, and you watch as Memphis go and whips up into the rafters of the roof.
Oh, we're inside.
No, outside. So he's hanging from the front end of the building
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
Marilyn, he's going to kill me!
I'm not going to kill you.
He's mummying me!
He's gonna get us all in trouble, Godfrey. I don't want to get summoned by the prince again, alright?
I have an image to keep up!
You watch as he shoots another piece of web, and you watch as it.
Godfrey!
Can I break out?
You can try with
You're gonna get me in
willpower.
trouble.
Oh, this isn't getting old.
Every time you say, yeah, you sure can, he's always going right to his dice until the willpower.
You watch as he.
Fine.
You watch as he unravels the thread, and you see Memphis begin plummet. And you have heightened reflexes, don't you?
I have
The
fleetness.
fleetness. Okay, you watch as like a cat, he lands on his feet on the ground below.
Can we take this inside?
I would love to. Why don't we talk about this inside?
All right. Well, will you leave both of me's alone? Do I have to threat? Do you?
What does both of me's mean?
I mean, me.
He has a demon inside of him.
It's not a demon.
Was that part of your deal?
He's cool Memphis. Well, he's a version of cool Memphis. Together, we're cool Memphis.
I'm cooler Memphis.
No, we're both cooler Memphis.
Sure, we'll go with that.
You can't both be cooler Memphis though. One of them's gotta be the best one.
No, together we're cool. We're like Voltron.
You notice that Lionel and Hector look and go, I think I agree with Marilyn. We should probably get inside.
Oh yeah, that right, yeah.
All right, I'm going inside. Be cool.
Is that they open up the door and they walk in.
I'm gonna let everyone in. I'm gonna shut the door behind me and latch all 12 deadbolts and the little chain latches and close the blind.
I think that might be a fire hazard.
Everything's a fire hazard.
All right.
Clothes are a fire hazard, Memphis. That demon inside you probably is a fire hazard too.
He's not. He's very, very chill. You've hung out with him several times.
I did?
Yeah, all the time.
When?
It is very uncommon, but your friend here is a host. Typically, demons will inhabit the body of a dead or soulless human.
But he picked the most souliest
Sometimes,
non-dead human.
demons are allowed to inhabit a kindred's body if the mental capability of that kindred is
Strong, real strong.
very barren.
Alright, so how do we get it out of him?
Well, you want
No, not get him out. Get him out. He's cool. He hasn't done anything. He's helped us. He's a good guy.
Why do you want a demon parasite inside of you?
He's not a parasite. Between you and me, he thinks he's gonna get control of me. But he doesn't know I'm using him.
I can hear you. You're an idiot.
Memphis, you realize the demon's gonna be stronger than you, right? He can do what he wants.
Have you looked for any oddities or malformed body parts on you?
What?
Malformed body parts?
Yes.
Like a twin?
Could you please perhaps take off your shirt?
Oh, I can't do this. I can't.
I'm gonna pull off my shirt.
As Memphis removes his shirt, you look at him and everything's fine. You don't see anything on him. And then as he spins around, though, you guys kind of all do this, kind of like recoil in pure horror as you see like half of a face
Oh, God.
between his shoulder blade. Like,
No.
What? What is
it's
it?
almost like Evil Dead where the eyeball's like looking around too.
Memphis, there is a face on your back.
And there is there's the malformity.
Oh, you're not getting laid like that, Memphis.
Well, if I'm on my back, then...
But do you always want to be on your back?
You're not gonna suffocate me, bro.
No, I'm not gonna suffer. We don't breathe.
True. I feel like you're
Remember
rubbing
that
off on
from
me.
class?
Yeah. Or I'm rubbing off on you. So, what I'm...
We stop rubbing off on each other.
Oh.
Well, I mean, fine.
That's just masturbation.
I just thought if I scratch my back...
You'd be scratching my face.
Oh, yeah.
You
Can we hear this? demon?
You don't hear it
Okay.
unless Godfrey has the strings up and active.
What's this? Are you talking to it right now? Are you having a conversation?
You realize you're speaking out loud, boy.
Again? Sorry, it's hard to separate. He sounds just like me.
Memphis, what do you think you're gonna get out of this?
The power to become a god. And unite the worlds. Unite the worlds, all the creatures.
Because of a demon? You think a demon wants that?
Well, I mean, honestly, demons have a terrible rap. And maybe if I can overpower them and show them how to live normal lives.
I've met some delusional people, Memphis. You're really taking the cake right now.
Well, it's my dream. It's my ambition. My guiding post.
You notice that Hector kind of, I hate to interrupt this riveting conversation, but did you have a visitor while you were gone?
What the fuck does that mean?
You look
Is there
over.
footprints?
You look over towards the counter, and there's a present.
How are people getting in here? Do you see all the locks on this fucking door?
You look at the present. It appears to be in a single, small, flat, square box. You can see that it's wrapped in paper. You can see that it has, funny enough, moons all over the paper. And there appears to be red ribbon wrapped around it.
How theatrical. Let me guess who this is from.
Oh, that is obviously from Felix.
Yeah.
You think it's a horse?
Only one way to find out. Unless it's a bomb. It could be a bomb.
Yeah.
Hector kind of like,
He's got a flair for the theatrics. It could be one that's attached to a clock. It'll
don't
tick.
think it's a bomb. It's kind of flat.
Shh. Is there ticking?
You don't hear any ticking.
Okay, that's not a bomb. That's the only kind of bomb that old crusty bastard would use. Here, I'm gonna open it up.
I'll ignore the old crusty bastard, Mark.
You're not old crusty. Not you, Felix. Okay?
You open it up,
Yes.
and as you look inside, there appears to be a set of tickets, and it says for medieval times for tomorrow night. It says after hours event only.
Wow, he left us tickets from evil times. That was nice. So
Again,
after hours, though, I don't think that's a thing.
I'm going to assume that Felix has a surprise for us.
You notice it has your names on it as well. It says, you can see each ticket says Godfrey, Marilyn, Hector, Lionel, Tristan, Dante, Erwin, Alec, Memphis.
That one for the Chicago Black Knight.
That's what I was thinking.
What day and time is it for?
Hmm?
What day and time is it for?
Tomorrow, midnight.
Do you think he's doing this to like take a jab at you because you were like a Templar and stuff?
I would assume so.
Oh.
I think it's at me. He knows I'm friends with the Black Knight. And he goes
Why
to
wouldn't he just give it to the Black Knight?
because he doesn't know how to reach the Black Knight. But medieval times, come on. It's obviously.
But we're all knights. They're all knights. I'm a squire.
I suggest we get some rest then.
Okay, I'll hang on to these. We'll give them out when we go. That way no one goes prematurely. Even though, you know what, I'm pretty sure it's closed at that point, so we don't even need tickets. This is all theatrical shit. I'm throwing back in the box.
So you throw them back in the box. You throw the box to the side. We move over to Erwin. Erwin, make your way up into your apartment. You open the door. As you go in, you can see the lights are on. Looks like Sam's still up. You do notice that there appears to be Netflix up on TV, but it's just kind of in the browser. Nothing's playing. You don't see Sam, but you can smell. It looks like he just got done cooking some. Looks like chicken nuggets in a air fryer. You hear it beeping. And as it beeps, you hear Sam from the other room. Hey, Erwin, can you get that for me?
I get it. I get it out.
You pop it and pull it out. You see Sam's head pop out and look over towards you like, hey, thanks, man. I hate it when those things get too crispy.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, say,
What's going on?
you wouldn't happen to have any family that's buried here, would you?
Sure I do. We've been all over the country. Why?
I came across a tomb of some kind.
Tomb.
Went inside it and I was chased out by a extremely powerful kindred, and when I was running out, I
One of
looked.
our tunes?
Oh, well, when I was running out, it had the name Ducheski on it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Here in Chicago.
Here in Chicago.
Where at?
Graceland Cemetery.
All right. Well, lucky for you, I have a huge, giant, like 300-pound fucking genealogy book about all of us. So let me go grab it.
Okay.
You guys say you hear him make his way into his room. You hear him rummaging through some boxes. He goes, "All right, found it. Come here, check it out."
Enjoy them.
You go in, and as soon as you walk into his room, you close the door, and you immediately feel the ground light up. You look down, and you see this thermatic sigil light up underneath your feet, and he goes, "Gotcha." And you watch as your body gets slammed up against the wall, and you can't move anything. It feels like your blood gets turned to lead. It even becomes hard to even, like, talk.
Dirty bastard.
Whew! I did not think that one was gonna work. I was actually scared of them. The moment you would have suspected me involved in that, there was no way I would have been able to take you. Good thing us ghouls know how to fuck you guys up, especially ones that deal with magic. You watch as he makes his way up towards you. This looks like Abraham's out. I was having fun feeding on that asshole. Now you went and fucked that up.
And what exactly was your plan?
Well,
Just keep feeding on him, or
doing what we're told. You see, that's what the Chuskis do. We do what we're told. I liked you, Erwin. I liked you a lot. Until the conversation we had last night. Or I should say earlier tonight. Got me thinking. Us Ducheskis do a lot of work. We rarely get any reward. Tonight, I'm getting my fucking reward.
how are you getting your reward?
You watch as he brings his hand up, and you see this hand begin to cast a spell, and you watch as your mouth begins to forcefully open, your fangs pop. You see him come up, and you watch as he cuts his wrist and begins to shove it down into your throat. And as the blood begins to pour into your throat, you watch as his hand grabs the back of your head, and you see as he brings your fangs to his face. What we've all wanted for a long time. And you watch as your fangs and you begin to pump and drink. You feel his blood begin to purge and course into your body. Go ahead and do you have any hunger?
One.
At this point, nah, we'll keep it at one. Keep it at one. You're not going to drain him dry. The moment you see him starting to get woozy, you see him pull your head off of him. You see him. And you see him hit the ground, and you watch as he just stops breathing.
What's all over the walls in here?
So you're up against a wall, flat wall. To your right, there is a large, like wardrobe, and then to your left, there's the corner of the wall, and then to the right of that is the door that you walked in. So like basically, you walked into the room and you guys slammed up against the wall.
I don't speak English, but you're walking around or something. That's not so bad.
I'm going to look at my hand that has the ring, the wood ring.
Okay.
I'm going to speak the words. I don't have a word for it. It's going to turn into a stake.
Okay.
I'm going to use movement of mind to take it, and I'm angling right over him. If he moves at all, he's getting pushed right into his heart.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to fight whatever is holding me back.
All right. Go ahead and give me a willpower roll.
Ooh, I should probably. One turn ever go well.
You try and you can't.
That's probably the spell.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So what do I roll?
Willpower.
One.
You watch as you try to pull your arms and fight it.
Just one.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sorry. You start to feel your blood in your vitae. Which does not happen. Your heart should not beat. And you feel a sensation you haven't felt since you were alive. Heat. It's like being hot,
Got,
like in a sauna.
can I look at the sigils on the ground?
You can see it. He looks like he hid it underneath the rug. You can see part of it glowing under the rug of his bed.
Can I try to use the stake to destroy this sigil?
Okay. As you bring it up and you strike down, the sigil scratches into the sigil, and you see the chalk moves in it. But it's not chalk. It looks like it's paint. It looks like he painted it onto the floor. It scrapes it, but it doesn't look like it's enough to actually break the sigil mark. You start to notice that same sensation of being warm. Beads of blood begin to drip off of your face and fall down and drip into your clothes. At first, it soaks into your shirt.
Okay. One last try of something. I'm having the stake come over to me. It's going to pierce my hand, start bleeding. And then I'm going to activate corrosive vitae. And then I'm going to then use presence of mind to pull out some of my vitae and put it on the sigil.
Okay. Soon as you bring the stake back, the moment you go to try to use corrosive vitae, it seems you can use your force of will, but using your herb oil power or any of your blood sorcery, it seems that it's not working. It seems that the sigil's not strong enough to stop the force of will, but it's stopping the other things. Can you give me another willpower roll? Four. You're able to slow yourself down. You stop panicking. You watch as you realize that the stake is starting to lose its power. And you notice it dribble and hit the ground. It's starting to kind of try to bounce back up as you're trying to focus on it. But you realize you're slowly losing power. You look down at the ground and you see that the blood has now started to pool into the sigil. It's dripping from your feet. And you watch as it moves like a snake. And as it makes its way onto the sigil, you watch as it begins to turn those white strips of paint into red. And you see it start to fill up around Sam's body. And you slowly, everything goes black. The following night. We'll start right back off in Irwin's location. Irwin, you wake up in your bed. Give me a willpower roll, please.
That's the cheapest way you could have asked for a willpower roll.
1.
1. Give me a rouse check.
I mean, I don't go.
You wake up. As far as you know, you remember getting home last night, pulling out chicken nuggets, and going to bed. You have this strange pain in your head. You're not sure why. And you don't remember laying down, but that was the last thing you remember. You remember talking to Sam about the Detuskis. That's about it. Everything after that gets cloudy.
I roll out of bed and I check the time.
Looks like it's about 8 p.m. The sun is literally just going down. Actually, it's about 9 p.m. Sun's just going down.
I'm going to leave my room.
As you walk out, you notice that Sam is in the living room. You go, "Hey, what's going on?"
Not much.
You're up early.
Yeah. I might have had the strangest dream. Really, really strange. How do I feel?
Feel relatively fine. Kind of, you feel like you should be more hungry than you are, but other than that, you feel relatively normal.
Do you remember anything that happened last night?
Yeah, you came back home. You grabbed my chicken nuggets. You asked me about the Detuskis. You told me there was a mausoleum you found. And I grabbed my genealogy book. I showed you. I guess there was like a tomb here in Chicago. But as far as we know, it hasn't been used since like the 30s.
Do I believe all that?
You give me insight and wits and insight.
One.
Okay. Yeah, seems like he's telling the truth. Are you all right? Like, you feeling all right?
I don't know. I just feel strange.
Yeah. I also I don't know if you realize, but doing your laundry too. By the way, you kind of like bled everywhere last night.
I bled everywhere.
Yeah, you were bleeding through your clothes.
How?
I don't know.
Did I get injured?
It didn't look like it. It looked like you were sick. Like, it looked like you were sweating blood.
Okay.
You didn't do any weird Tremere shit, did you?
Not to my knowledge.
Were
I
you
didn't.
around a weird Tremere?
Possibly. I don't know. This is all very strange to me. I'm going to. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
You have a good night, Sam. I'm like, I feel very weird about this whole situation. I'm leaving the house.
Give me wits and awareness.
Dude, ghouls breathe, right?
Yeah. They're human.
I know, but I know some other. They look kind of dead.
2. You don't catch it, but you don't think anything too much of it. It may be just the lighting in the room, but Sam looks really fucking paler than normal. Might be because he's just staying inside all day, but it's something you noticed as you left. And as you leave, you feel your phone going off. Back over here. Two of you wake up. Alcott oddities.
Nice coach myself.
Did I get a rouse check? Go ahead and give me a rouse check too, Alec.
Hey, here's your pencil. I didn't pass. I go up a
I passed.
number.
I
Fuck
did
you.
too.
Fuck you too.
I got a critical on that actually.
Okay.
I wake up. Okay, upstairs. Go downstairs and check on everyone. Make sure everyone's still in their
Yep.
place.
Everyone is in their place. Even Memphis.
That's surprising. Good morning, sleepyheads.
You notice
Time
that
to wake up.
Godfrey is already awake. You notice that Hector and Lionel are waking up and ready to go as well.
You know, as he looks towards you, all right, I suppose that we're going to go and deal with this medieval times, correct?
Yeah, I need to, hold on. I'm gonna text, the group chat. Meet at my place. ASAP.
And that's the vibration you got.
Okay.
Banana.
The banana. Alec, you get that as well when you wake up.
Okay. I'm going to be going over, I didn't get a chance to do it, but I was going to be writing down, I was like, immediately as soon as I get in, trying to find like a notepad or something where I could write down the name Nikolai Duchesky,
Okay.
specifying that there is a, probably, almost certainly a doppelganger or somebody in Abraham's place,
Okay.
and just kind of detailing that situation, and to be mindful of possibly Alistair being actually a
Okay.
doppelganger as well.
So you took notes of everything that's going on.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm gonna be folding that up, like before they text me, or I'm assuming I'm gonna get that text here in a second. I'm gonna be just double checking, making sure that everything is right, everything is explained right.
Okay.
And then folding it up and putting it in my pocket.
All right. And then you head off to Alcott Oddities?
Yep.
Okay. Within a short amount of time, both Erwin and Alec make their way to Alcott Oddities.
I unlock all the deadbolts. And I open the door for them. You guys show up at the same time?
They show up within, like, I'd say probably about 20 minutes of each other.
Erwin, please tell me you brought one of those blood bags with you. I'm hungry right now.
I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Are you alright? You look a little shook up.
Yeah, I just slept weird, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, come on in. Memphis is already here. He's still
Yeah,
here. He
I'm
never
already
left.
here.
Yeah. He's not happy.
I mean, that is unlucky to stay in one place for a long period of time.
Speaking of, I do have activities I need to do.
Oh, do you now?
Yes.
Explain them to me.
I don't feel. Am I not allowed any privacy of my own?
No, not while I'm here in the city.
Well, if you must know, I have to meet Detective Kakata.
Is that really his name? His name's Detective
Wait, no.
Kakata?
It's George. Costello.
Oh, okay. George Costello.
Well,
Costanza.
Costanza.
I'll tell you this. Once we get done dealing with my child, then you can go and romp around and look for any detective you want.
All right.
But
Yeah,
while
you
I'm
always
here,
beat his ass.
I'm going to watch you.
So what you're saying is, the faster we do the mission, I get my freedom.
Sure.
All right, everyone. I need to get your heads in the game right now. Here's the plan. Godfrey, go.
We head to these medieval times and we confront Felix. We fight him on the field of battle with honor.
Boom.
Wait, you already know what he's gonna do?
I suppose he's going to have some sort of trap waiting for us.
Alright. Used to that.
But he is not going to, we're not going to let him get away this time.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go against the door and let Alec in.
was wondering when you were gonna.
Sorry,
let me in.
sorry. There's a lot of yelling going on in there. I can't hear very well.
I mean, it's muffled for me out here, but I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, so get ready. You're walking into yelling, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it at this point. I'm gonna like. Wait
That's what
everyone.
locks sound like.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Looks like
Yeah.
everybody's already here.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go medieval times. Surprise!
Cool.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
I need to
sorry.
make one stop before we do that. Is that okay?
Where?
I just need you. There's a place. I need to drop something off for someone, but it's by the subway.
Are there horses?
No, there's no horses.
And that's fine.
Okay, cool. That's it.
By the subway.
Yeah.
Who do you know by the subway? I know everyone over there.
No, it's not anyone in particular. I should.
Why do you know everyone about the subway? Isn't it mostly homeless people that hang out there?
Some of them, yeah.
You know them all?
There's an underground art community
Oh.
that uses subways as meeting points, rave spots, hookups. As one of the elites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can stop there. It's no problem.
Thank you.
Then let's get a move on.
After a short deliberation, everyone manages to pile in the vehicle.
Shotgun.
Oh shit.
And they drive, making a quick stop for Alec to go to that dead box drop.
Yep, I'm gonna take that piece of paper I'd written down. I'm gonna put it where Tully had specified to, and then
Okay.
head back up.
You go and find the location that he was speaking of, and within a short moment, you return back, hop in the van,
All right, I'm good to go.
and you start heading south to Schaumburg. It's a short 20-minute drive where you're at. Eventually, you guys come into the parking lot of Medieval Times. You see that it is currently closed. There appears to be no cars in the parking lot. What would you like to do?
You didn't specify why we were coming here. Why are we coming here?
Yeah, you didn't seem like you cared, so I kind of stopped.
Oh, I assumed you were just gonna say it. You guys kind of say everything.
No, my grandsire has led us here for one of his little theatrical displays of power or whatever it is he wants to do. He wants to fight. We're fighting. We're fighting my grandsire.
Who's
We're gonna
also a
take him down.
primogen.
Yeah, he's a primogen. He shouldn't be. He has no right to be. Diedrich was the primogen. We gotta kill this guy. We gotta murk him.
Actually, you know what? Have we killed a primogen yet?
No, but we're about to tonight.
Man, we've killed about everything except a primogen. You get to be here on opening night of us killing a primogen.
Yeah, you get to help us kill a primogen.
I have no way of fighting a primogen.
I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna summon my bone katana. I go up a hunger.
What are you at now?
Oh no.
I'm at 2 now.
Okay.
Remember when I drank? Okay.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna summon this and be like, alright. This is my bone sword.
I don't want that. I'm not gonna touch that.
That was inside of you, Memphis.
That was literally you just like I don't want that.
That's kind of like a whole new level of trust he's giving you. with
Yeah.
a part of him.
This is part of me. You want to be in the coterie? You gotta trust us. Show
You
us
don't have
your
a
lips.
choice of whether or not I'm in the coterie, Memphis. You know that, right?
Well, we don't have to tell you anything about our amazing adventures, like how he threw us in an eye of a, what was it?
Archfey.
Yeah, an
True
archfey.
Fey.
True fact.
An archtrufey. In his eye. We killed him. I was stuck in the Feywild.
Can we please
Sorry.
to
We'll tell him to take my sword.
if he does not wish to participate in the conflict, does not need to.
Okay, cool. So our leader hates me. That's fine. I'm just gonna carry my sword.
It's funny that you tell me that you're not gonna tell me anything about your exploits, and you immediately tell me about your exploits. That's cool. I don't even have to do anything.
Oh, that was just a taste.
Good. I'm not even gonna do anything. You're gonna tell me everything I need to know.
I didn't tell you about the time we blew up Alistair's car several
From
times.
inside the building, you actually hear what sounds like trumpets,
Oh.
and you can hear what appears to be the sound of rallying inside, and it sounds like hundreds of people cheering and applauding.
I'm assuming this.
Well, it seems as though Felix has started the show. He knows we're here.
Why does it sound like there's people in there? Do you think it's just all an audio thing?
I told you. Felix is a master architect.
So, okay, alright.
Do not believe everything you see in there. Let's go.
Oh shit, this is gonna be really serious, isn't it?
You watch as he brings
Oh,
out his
God.
warhammer.
Okay.
You watch as he makes his way up to the front door and pushes open the two large double-sided wood doors and makes his way in. As you all walk in, you see immediately notice the right and left turn that goes past the little meet and greet booths where they take photos of the guests before you turn and make your way into the lobby. There, in the lobby, you notice that the door next to the throne chair is wide open. You can see lights and you can hear the people applauding and cheering inside. You notice that Godfrey looks towards Lionel and Hector.
Lionel, Hector, you take your squires. Go to the right and left flank. My squire will come with me.
What about my squires?
Yeah,
It
what
will be
about
your
us?
command.
Oh.
So I should go to the roof?
I don't know if the roof would be the best option right now.
You do not leave my sight. I told you that.
So next to...
But I didn't notice there's a booth over there with a bunch of weapons. Just saying.
You look over and there appears to be a booth with battle axes, swords, and weapons.
None of those have been inside me.
I hope not.
Yeah. I'm gonna move
It's
over and grab
kooky
one.
time.
I'm just gonna grab a sword,
You grab a sword?
I guess. I don't know how to use this thing, and I really am probably not gonna jump in to use this. Just so
It's
you
better
know.
to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it.
And that's the pointy end.
Just swing it.
Yeah.
As you all turn and make your way to the front entrance, you can hear the applaud and cheering of the crowd inside. As you walk in, you see the massive dirt pit, this large, cylindrical, circular-like fighting arena filled with sand. As you look and you gaze around at all of the guests, you see what appears to be images of mannequin-like figures dressed in medieval garb. You can see that there is no facial reaction, but it sounds like cheering is coming from their heads. You watch as their bodies sort of move slightly and their arms in this almost creepy, eerie, uncanny valley-like manner.
I cut its head off.
You knock one of the mannequin's head off and you watch as the body falls over.
One down.
I was just a.
And you watch as Godfrey takes his way to the steps, starts to slowly walk his way down. You notice that Lionel and Hector both come out from the side doors, and they also make their way down the steps. You see nothing in the pit. It's clear and open. Once you guys get down, you watch as they hop out into the pit. You notice that Lionel pulls his saber, while Hector pulls his long sword out.
I'm tugging on Godfrey.
Yes, my dear.
Aren't you kind of afraid this is where he wants us to be?
I know. You will know as a knight, you will live with honor and glory.
But we can be smart about it, right? We don't have to, walk into a trap.
Then what is the thrill of battle?
Oh god, I'm gonna die here.
And you watch as he raises his warhammer. Felix!
No.
Come out and face us!
Hey, Memphis, you might wanna, I know he said he's gonna keep an eye on you, but stay in the arena area, maybe sneak around. Not all of us be right in the middle of where he wants us to be, maybe you guys can...
You hear the
I
horn.
haven't jumped out.
You hear the horn and trumpet begin to,
Well, you're near us.
and you see
All rise for your royal herald!
Oh god.
And you see what appears to be Felix makes his way out, and
Hello.
Boo!
Well, that's rude.
You suck.
you notice that his appearance has changed. He has trimmed his mustache down to a normal, modern type mustache. He's actually kind of looks like Ned Flanders now. His hair is very trimmed. He's wearing just a dorky turtle, like a sweater turtleneck type outfit with a pair of slacks. Oh, now that we're all here, I think it's time that we get the show onto the right. Isn't that right, Godfrey?
You know that you end tonight, boy. Now get down here and face your death. Now, did you not hear the summons? I am the herald tonight. I'm here to proclaim the events. No. You must first speak to someone else. You must speak to the royal wizard. Yes, Godfrey. Wizard.
A fucking what now?
You what?
You notice as
All rise for your court's royal wizard.
you hear the crowd begin to applaud and cheer as you watch as the curtain pulls back from behind Felix and you see what appears to be a very familiar face to you. The wild, crazy white hair. The skinny, frail frame as he makes his way out. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Coterie?
Oh, shit.
Although, I don't believe we have formally introduced ourselves. You see, you're more familiar with my brother, Ludwig. May I formally introduce myself, Karl von Geyser.
Alistair, look out!
Oh no. Oh, that was sad. Oh.
And I would like to just thank my dear cousin of mine.
How did you get that?
Oh, well, it wasn't too hard to find when we burned down your shop.
Fuck you.
You have no idea what this is, do you?
I don't give a shit. Stop talking and get down here so I can beat your ass.
You watch as he begins to flesh craft it. You see him begin to mold the head. You watch as the shape changes into this grotesque, monstrous face. I am the royal wizard. And I believe it's time for the main event. You hear the sound of the gate ahead of you beginning to rise as the portcullis slowly rains its way up.
The fuck is the main event?
As the portcullis raises up, you watch as smoke and the light shows begin to perform, just as they do in the actual medieval times event during dinner. You see that thick cloud of fog roll out into the sand. And there you see the shadowy silhouette of what looks like a horse's head. And you hear the like this rearing horse noise as it comes out into the arena, and you see not only is it just a horse, but it appears to have these malformed legs on its right and left side, as you can see what looks like not 4, not 8, but 12 legs spread out like some horrific horse spider. On its sides, you see malformed people, flesh crafted into the side with spears and axes and swords, like some sort of horrific, chimeric, flesh crafted monster. I think this will be a good opportunity to test your mettle in battle. Now, fight! And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Oh my
He's a sick fuck.
God.
That poor horse.
Is that a Selecta that he's
A what?
throwing us? Or I think it's called Selecta.
Oh my
It's their
god.
Thor's
war-
horse?
It's their war.
War beasts?
Yeah.
So thank you guys all for joining us for episode 5, Medieval
Oh
Times.
my god.
Next episode is going to be, well, it should be pretty intense if you guys haven't already guessed from the build-up.
Okay, so also who's the king or the queen? Someone playing that?
You guys will have to find out.
This is fucked up.
So,
This is fucked up.
but, other than that, do we have any other news or info we need to say before we log off for the night?
No. I don't think so.
I
We
don't
got a
think
new
so either.
shirt. What would Alistair do shirt?
We do have the What Would
Dropped
Alistair
it in the
shirt,
merch
dude.
store. There's a link tree in our
And we are up to now 4 people in the VTM game. So there's now 4 people in the
Patreon.
VTM on Patreon. So there are still open spots. And if we get enough, we're going to split it into 2 teams. So
And yeah, but the merch store, if you go to our Twitter, the link tree is in the bio, and you can find the link to our merch store on our link tree
all right.
if you're interested in the shirt.
Well, thank you all for joining us. And as always, remember to always embrace the dark. Good night.